Good day, students. Welcome to today's lecture. I'll be taking you through Echo 202 Introduction to Microeconomics, Study Session 1, titled Macro and Microeconomics. Learning outcome for Study Session 1. When you have studied this session, you should be able to define macroeconomics, discuss the objectives of microeconomics, explain the major difference between macro and microeconomics, and also itemize some importance of microeconomics. Introduction. The term macro was first used in economics by Ragnar Frisch in 1933, but it was only used as a methodological approach to economic problems. It originated with the mercantilists in the 16th and 17th centuries. However, macroeconomics concerned with the economic system as a whole. Definition of macroeconomics. Macroeconomics studies the following factors, which include level of unemployment, gross national product, GNP, balance of payment position, and prices, that is inflation or deflation. Microeconomics also cover the role of fiscal and monetary policies, economic growth, and determination of consumption and investment level. Let's now look at the two definitions of microeconomics we have here. Microeconomics studies the behavior of the whole or aggregate economy or economic systems, rather than individual economic markets, which is the concern of microeconomics. Macroeconomics examines economic-wide phenomena such as changes in unemployment, national income, rate of growth of gross domestic product, inflation, price level. Alternatively, macroeconomics is the big picture in the economy. Let's look at another learning outcome, which is objectives of microeconomics. Microeconomics is concerned with issues, objectives, and policies that affect the whole economy. Objectives of microeconomics can be represented in the diagram below. We have the balance of payment, full employment, price stability, and economic growth. Let's start with full employment. Full employment, according to Keynes, means the absence of involuntary unemployment. In other words, full employment is a situation in which everybody who wants to work gets work. Let's go to another objective, which is price stability. A policy of price stability keeps the value of money stable, eliminates cyclical fluctuations, brings economic stability, helps in reducing inequality of income and wealth. It also secures social justice and promotes economic welfare. Let's go to economic growth. Economic growth is defined as a process whereby the real per capita income of a country increases over a long period of time. Economic growth is measured by the increase in the amount of goods and services in each successive time period. Let's now go to our last one, which the last objective, which is the balance of payments. Balance of payment target of any economy is when the imports equal exports. It is also recognized that deficit in the balance of payment will retard the attainment of other objectives. This is because an export surplus means that the country is accumulating foreign exchange and it is producing more than it is consuming. Let's treat another learning outcome, which is difference between macroeconomics and microeconomics. There is a clear distinction between micro and macroeconomics. Let's talk about the first one. Under the microeconomics, it is the study of individual economic units of an economy, whereas under macro is the study of economy as a whole and its aggregates. Another difference is that under micro, it deals with individual income, individual prices, and individual output, whereas under macro, it deals with aggregates like national income, general price level, and national output. Another difference is that its central problem is price determination and allocation of resources under micro, but under macro, its central problem is determination of level of income and employment. Let's look at another one. Under micro, its main tools are demand and supply of a particular commodity and factor, whereas under macro, its main tools are aggregate demand and aggregate supply of economy as a whole. And lastly, under micro, it helps to solve the central problem of what, how, and for whom to produce in the economy, whereas under macro, it helps to solve the central problem of full employment of resources in the economy. Another learning outcome which we are going to talk about is importance of macroeconomics. The study of macroeconomics is indispensable for understanding the workings of the economy. The theoretical and practical importance of microeconomics is briefly discussed below. It is helpful in understanding the functioning of economic system. It explains the factors which determine the level of national income and employment in an economy. It explains the circular flow of national income in an economy. It also explains the problem of unemployment, which is a main problem of developing countries like Nigeria. It also explains the various aspects of international trade, such as term of trade, balance of payment, foreign exchange, etc. It also studies the causes of fluctuation in business cycle and to formulate the policies to control inflation and deflation. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in another class. Bye.